one might be asking questions that perhaps will look a little bit rhetoric, but because we are here to represent our people, and there will be need for us to raise our voice on behalf of our people. What Honorable Mbora said about the issue of youth engagement. There are a lot of youth engagement in this budget, and I will limit myself to the one of Ondo State. I think I have about 4 or 5 different sub-heads of youth engagement, youth programs that you have in Ondo State. Like you said, it's coming up. But borrowing a leaf from the former minister, like you rightly said, there used to be an engagement, an interface between this parliament and the structures implementing that to the possibility of we nominating people from our region to participate. I come from the oil-producing belt of Ondo State. The Minister of State is from Ondo State. With all due respect, he might not be from the oil-producing belt, and we might not also come from the same political party. But when we win election, we govern over Nigeria, not political party. Like Biden said, it's not about Republican or Democrat. It's all about America. It's about all of us. But it will surprise you that you have even done 1 or 2 youth programs in my state. And because I'm PDP, I cannot interface with the minister to even enjoy it. But Mr. Chairman, this is our parliament. This is our country. I think very sincerely that this issue should be looked at critically and sincerely. And I want to move, sir, that you perhaps allow 2 or 3 man or tactical committee of this particular parliament to interface with the ministry with regards to the issue of this youth engagement. Because again, look at a scenario where the whole Akure people will be trained, and those people from Ilaje, SLD, where I come from, they will not enjoy this training. I'm not indicting the minister. He's my father. He's my leader. But I should say it because I'm voted by my people to be here. And having said that, again, like what he said about what I call social and financial justice. Mr. Minister, one thing I've seen about you is that you represent a generation. And fairly you are a bit reasonable. But look at a scenario where you come to a state that is oil producing, and not all the regions are oil producing. And you have about 1 billion naira as a budget to that particular state. And the arid region of that particular state is taking about 80% of that budget. And those people from the oil producing side taking about 20%. Is it neocolonization?
It's not fair and just.
Is it neocolonization? Are we experiencing neocolonization in this country? I'm representing my people, and I must say this, sir. I may not be able to connect you on telephone every time, but that's the reality. I'm not rising, I'm just being calm here. So now, is it neocolonization? Mr. Minister, I know you are not totally aware of this, but you have to look at it because the buck stops on your table, and you will be judged by what you do now, not by what you do tomorrow. People will talk about you. Again, sir, and lastly, sir, it's really sordid that currently there is rise in everything in this country, including even the value and the price of a man. There is rise in everything. You wake up tomorrow, quarry will increase 3/4 stone. Tomorrow, cement has gone up. Tomorrow, iron has gone up. Everything in this country is increasing without anybody thinking of what to do. Nobody is looking at possibility of regulation. How do you implement a budget that is based on infrastructure when the price in 2006 of cement was just barely less than 1,000 and today is going to 3,000? And Dangote is not cautioned. Nobody is looking at it. This budget is almost zero when it compared to 10 years budget. This your budget of 19 billion or 23 billion is almost 0 naira when you look at it 6 years ago or 7 years, because everything is increasing. I want to beg you, Mr. Minister, please, when you get to that chamber in the villa, you should raise this issue of price increase in all infrastructure components and see what is possible or doable on behalf of Nigerians, because Nigerians are bleeding. They are suffering. Nobody is understanding why everything is on the rise. On COVID-19 loans, sir, with all due respect, Every parastatal in this state, in this country, they got COVID-19 palliatives, COVID-19 infrastructural palliative, COVID-19 this, COVID-19 that. Why is it that the Niger Delta region, particularly your ministry, cannot enjoy such intervention? Like FEMA got 30-something billion, like Minister of Works got this one got that. Is there a wall against the Niger Delta people? Thank you.